we'll take it. And I thought we pitched well for the most part. Aiden Canuck giving us 5 strong innings. Lagurnick, showing that electric stuff, and Joe Allen escaping a jam, and Dvorsky, finishing it up. We got on the board early with a 3-spot, couple of home runs, and then just kind of saw what, a tough, scrappy, hard-nosed team looks like, where they took advantage of everything we gave them. We gave them 3 errors. They only got 2 hits, but they converted all of that into 3 runs, including a steal of home with a guy in the stretch. I mean, it's just, some ballsy, gutsy, good stuff, aggressive stuff. And, Ryan Klosterman's a great coach, a up-and-coming star in the profession, and, part of the Jack Leggett coaching tree, the Tim Corbin coaching tree. And, he was a fun player to coach. That's kind of, what you would expect from a guy like that. So I know we're going to have some tough battles the rest of the weekend, just with, because the team certainly taken on his personality of being aggressive. And so they're impressive from that standpoint, that they're not scared, and we knew they wouldn't be. And but it was great to see us respond after, they flipped the scoreboard and tied it on us, to put up a 6-spot like that. And, do it in a variety of ways, draw the walks, get a bunt down, get a sac fly, whatever it takes, get a 2-out hit to really expand the lead. But all in all, great 7-inning game, and then great to see us blow it open in the 8th.
Did you kind of feel that 8th inning coming?
Yeah, we're capable of putting up crooked numbers at any time with the lineup that we have. It's just cashing in on our scoring opportunities, and we had felt like a million runners out there, bases loaded, 2 outs throughout the game, that we could have blown it open at any time. We just didn't, which is a credit to them as well. But I think this is one of those offenses that it's just, there really isn't going to feel like a deficit that we can't come back from.
What happened with Clavon? Did he just misread it off the bat out here?
Those are tough, because there's like a top spin liner. The wind was blowing in. I think it got knocked down and top spun. We saw 2 Superman web gem catches last week. So if he makes it, it's like, oh yeah, another web gem. But when it goes under the glove, it's not so good. So it was just one of those tough plays. But we, if we're going to be a championship team, we want him going for those catches. And just unfortunate it didn't happen tonight. But he's a great athlete, and we want him to go for it and make those great plays, or at least take the shot at making a great play.
Aiden battled the flu, or the effects of the flu last week. Tonight, I'd say filthy. That's kind of the way to describe what he was talking about.
Yeah, he looked good, and probably could have gone another inning. I think his pitch count was a little bit higher than 75, but it just felt like, he'd gone 2 times through the order. But he was sharp, and I think he would even say he wasn't as sharp as he could be. But that's what happens when you have an ace that even, his B day, B plus day, still pretty darn good.
I think you guys have made 7 errors now. Is that something that's concerning, or just?
Yeah, I mean, we got to take care of the ball, sure. Yeah, so I'd say it's early season, just fumbleitis, but we'll be fine. We gotta feel really comfortable and confident with our defense. I mean, the first 2 errors of the year, one was a range play up the middle, JP backhand that threw away, and the next one was a diving play in the 6-hole that T-Mac made, and he, threw it offline. So I think we're getting to a lot of balls as well. We're shrinking the field, but we've had some silly ones too that look fairly routine tonight. There were 2 plays in particular that were pretty routine that we just got to take care of those for sure, and we will. We'll be fine. I don't like 7 errors, but I'm not worried about this group defensively.
Coach, you mentioned Bryant is a scrappy team. What's the benefit of playing a team like that early on in the season?
Well, they're going to win the America East. They should have won it last year. They lost in extra innings in the conference championship game. They won the conference championship the year before. So, you play these teams that are technically from a mid-major conference, but they're the best team in their conference, and they're put together more like a Power 4 team in terms of just, the looks they throw at you out of the bullpen, and the offense that they run, and they put a ton of pressure on you, and that, like we knew as soon as it was leadoff on, in the seventh, it was going to be. I went out to the mound. I said, all right, they're either going to slash, bunt, a fake bunt steal, hit and run, slash and run. Like you knew it was something. Something was coming. But we've got teams. Louisville plays like that. Like there's just teams in our league, so it's good to experience a super hyper aggressive type of group just to get exposed in those areas. And I thought they did a good job. I mean, I don't know if we'll see anyone the rest of the year that will steal home with a guy in the stretch, but we'll be ready for it now. We know we got to, make that adjustment. And that was a hell of a play to tie the game. I mean, that's a gutsy play. It's a gutsy call, and it's, they did a great job executing it.
There's 70 degrees. You got baseball and softball going on at the same time. What's it like for Clemson just to have days like this where fans are coming back and forth?
I love it. Yeah, I mean, I think spring sports are great. I wish there was a little more separation between basketball season and baseball, softball season, just from a fan standpoint. Because I think, let's be honest, the weather's beautiful, but the actual attendance didn't match the announced attendance. And when we can get more of our fans out here to experience these types of, this type of energy and this type of excitement, it's what we want. We want a gigantic party out here, and so yeah, it's a great environment. It's one of the best environments in college baseball. So I wish it was more towards our own season and not the first half of it in the middle of basketball.
Update on Laverne. Is he available this weekend?
Who?
Laverne. I mean, not Laverne, just Laverne.
Yeah, he's pitching. Most likely Sunday. Yeah.
You got an attire change there this year. No uniform?
Yeah, I got to find my jerseys. We moved out. This probably isn't for TV, but we moved out. We did a deep clean. I took everything in my locker. I put it in a big trash bag, and that trash bag, I'm pretty confident, is somewhere in my garage right now, and I just need to find it. So it's not that I don't have a jersey. I just need to find it. But the way things are going right now, I'm just going to stick with these things, and we'll make the switch when we need to make the switch.
Not the answer I was expecting.